Okay. Now, a lot of people needed a hint, so I said start by finding pairs that multiply out to -4, or whose product is -4. For example, x plus 2 times x minus 2. Product of plus 2 and minus 2 is -4. And we know if we, using the distributive law, that it's going to come out that way. But about half the class needs to write out the stuff in the dots there. You need to write out all this stuff here in order to see the distributive law and see how these numbers come about, and then in order to figure out why this works. So you'll remember why it works. Instead of just following the rule, you know, these numbers got to multiply out to this, and they got to add up to this. There's your rule. If you don't know why the rule works, you're going to forget it real quickly. Maybe before the test, okay? Anyhow, if we multiply this out, this step immediately after writing out this step in the distributive law is going to give you x squared plus 4x minus x minus 4. And 4x minus x is 3x. Just because the x doesn't have a number in front of it, you can't just throw it away. And somebody tried to do that with x. 4x minus x is 3x. So you have x squared plus 3x minus 4. Now that's kind of close, but you get negative 3x there, right? Well, it turns out that reversing the signs, or putting the numbers, getting the negatives of these two numbers is what you have here, okay? And you can work that out any way you need to. But this gives you x squared plus x minus 4x minus 4. And that's x squared minus 3x minus 4. So this one works. So this one doesn't, this one doesn't. Because this isn't what we're looking for, and this isn't what we're looking for. Okay, if you didn't get these quickly, I strongly recommend that you write out the details of the distributive law for every multiplication. And if you're getting them right, then that's good. Okay, just real quickly, this one here would be x minus 9 times x plus 2. Because you're going to get a negative 9x and a plus 2x, which gives you negative 7x. And negative 9 times 2 gives you negative 18. This is going to be, the only thing you can possibly do is x plus 19 times x plus 1, or x minus 19 times x minus 1, right? And it's not going to be minus because that would give you all negatives on your x's. Now, most of you didn't get to these, but some of you did, so I'm just writing them out. Now, you got a lot of things to write out for this one, because there are a lot of ways you can get 36. 36 times 1, 18 times 2, 12 times 3, 9 times 4, 6 times 6. So you have a big, long list if you did this. But some of them, once you've done the distributive law enough times, you can pretty much dismiss. We know it's not going to be 36 and 1, because you're just not going to get a negative 16 out of 36 and 1. You have to practice to get used to it. Anyhow, this should be x squared minus 18, x minus 18, sorry, times x plus